Wait, do you remember ChalkZone?
Rudy's got the chalk.
ChalkZone was a show aired on Nickelodeon from March 22nd, 2002 till August 23rd, 2008, spanning 4 seasons, with a total of 39 episodes. It follows our main character, Rudy Tabootie, yes, that's his real last name, Tabootie, a 10-year-old elementary student who comes across a box of magic chalk that allows him to draw portals to connect to an alternate dimension called the ChalkZone, where everything Rudy draws and erases on a blackboard comes to reality. After finding the chalk in detention, he draws a portal and enters the ChalkZone, where he comes across a drawing that he did when he was 8 called Snap. Snap is a whimsical entity that hangs around Rudy and tends to be the comic relief. He also is a superhero character that he drew when he was younger. Rudy and Snap are eventually joined by Rudy's human friend Penny Sanchez, who is a sound and academically advanced individual, while also being the only person Rudy has told about the ChalkZone. She also happens to be Rudy's crush, and throughout the series it is implied that they have mutual feelings. Even though she is one of the main characters, I am not drawing her in this video simply because I don't want to. But maybe later in the future, when I want to walk down memory lane once again, I'll include her and other characters in a bigger art piece. So don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon for future videos, but I digress. Let's get back into the story of ChalkZone. There are other people that appear in the series that interact with Rudy in the real world. One being his teacher, Mr. Wilter, who hates that Rudy has a passion for art and always is complaining about him drawing within the classroom, trying to inhibit him from creating cartoons and other things that he loves whilst in his class. Another one of these characters is Reggie Bullnerd, who tends to make fun of Rudy and bullies him, who later finds out about the magic chalk. Once he does find out about the chalk, he does enter the ChalkZone a couple times throughout the series, but if you want to actually check out the series to see the hijinks that ensue with this character, you should go and check it out, just like how you should check out my comic Cyanx Awakening, which is over on my website, Elden Draws, eldendraws.com actually to be exact. It's also on Webtoons at the moment, but it is a week or so behind. All the updated chapters of my comic are on my website, Elden Draws. Once again, links down below. Go check it out when you get a chance. But back to the regularly scheduled program. Your characters of note tend to live in the ChalkZone, one being Queen Rat Sheba, who happens to be a ChalkZone musician and also the crush of Snap, or the love interest, I should say. And I mean, damn, she kind of bad, so I can't blame Snap. I'm joking. But yeah. There are other characters that appear other than Rap Sheba, one being kind of like Snap, which is Rudy's creation, Rudy's first creation, which is called Blocky. While being one of Rudy's first drawings, he is actually Snap's friend in the ChalkZone as well. Another main character to note, I would say main side character to note, would be the Cyclops. There is a Cyclops that appears in the TV show, which actually is hostile towards Ruby until later on, where he befriends him and creates a second eye from making him a Biclops, I believe. He happens to be the protector of the cave where the chalk is stored, and for Rudy to replenish this chalk, he has to enter the cave every now and again and break off the top of the ceiling some new magic chalk to take back home with them. Now, within the ChalkZone, there isn't only one type of chalk. The chalk that Rudy tends to use and gets from the cave, the magical chalk he gets from the cave, there's a red chalk that's like the evil chalk from ChalkZone, but I don't want to get all into that. If you want to watch the series, I highly recommend you watching the series to get further explanation of that. But let's get back to the synopsis of the series. Various hijinks tend to occur with Rudy and friends entering the ChalkZone, which are mainly caused by the main antagonist called Skrull. He's a drawing that Rudy created when his classmates vandalized his artwork during a birthday party, and in the ChalkZone blames Rudy for the way he is and tries to quote-unquote destroy him, aka kill him. Well, but this is a kids TV show, so let's go with destroy. Besides trying to destroy Rudy and his friends, he also has another evil, meticulous, diabolical, that's the word I was looking for, diabolical plan of trying to be the ruler of ChalkZone in any means necessary. So him and his Beanie Boys, yes, they're called Beanie Boys, which are technically his minions, go out through ChalkZone and wreak havoc, trying to get that goal, Skrull's goal. Yes, Skrull's goal, to trying to get Skrull's goal to become the ruler of ChalkZone. Later on throughout the series, it is inferred that Skrull actually knows that it isn't entirely Rudy's fault for the way he looks and everything that has happened to him, but he still holds resentments towards Rudy. There are many things that we could talk about the series that I highly enjoy and highly, once again, recommend you to go watch if you have the free time. But I do want to talk about the things that couldn't come to fruition due to the cancellation of ChalkZone in 2008. ChalkZone's demise actually started a little bit before 2008 because it was put on hiatus and then was randomly scheduled in different time slots for different episodes throughout the seasons, just kind of killing the momentum that it had. Nick in the 2000s era was kind of known for killing series randomly, and it's kind of disheartening for them to do so because they had a lot of different great series, ChalkZone being one of them. We will never get to see the full thought out version of ChalkZone, but it was said that they kind of wanted ChalkZone to end as a coming of age series where Rudy actually grows up and says his final goodbye to Snap in one of the episodes, going into the real world and trying to live life as a new person. But we will never get to see that, and it's kind of sad to actually acknowledge that because, again, it was a good series. It's one of my favorite series, and every now and again I just remember it and just grow fond memories of Rudy's got the chalk zone, so Rudy's got the chalk zone type of deal. Yeah, I just always saying the theme song in my head over and over again. But yeah, it's one of those niche type series that not a lot of people talk about or even know about. If you want to go and see it, go and watch it. It's online, all for free. Well, probably not for free. You probably have to pay for it on like a streaming service or some shit like that. But you know what I mean. It's online. You can watch it whenever you want to watch it. I do believe that with the end of ChalkZone, it actually allowed other people to come up with ideas that are around the similar type of styling or genre, such as Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. But that's for another video. Anyways, hopefully you guys like this video. It's kind of like a different video than I'm used to doing. Entirely different. I like this was more scripted than everything than beforehand. Most of the time I'm just talking off the top of my head, and don't get used to this because this is going to be one of those series where I do it when I want to do it because I want to do it type of deal. And it's going to be me drawing old cartoons that I actually watched or I've heard of in the past and then decided to rewatch or watch for the first time and then draw fan arts of them in my style. Again, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you later. Peace. Bye-bye.